Alright folks, welcome back. We were having some good times in Descent last time. We learned about gravity and how that can create some interesting mechanisms. I mean, yeah, like, it's something that I've become familiar with in doing a bit of puzzle design every now and then, which is that if you have mechanics that can cause actions that aren't near you, like aren't near where your like avatar is, that's a great way of adding like interesting complexity to puzzles. And not necessarily complexity like for the sake of complexity, that just feels interesting to work with. It allows you to set up more fascinating contraptions. Anyway, so these three are still locked. Let's go do some more gravity things. I think I would like to do that. There's not many. There's just I still don't understand why the foreground stuff just covers up the map. Let's try hook. Well, okay, so this is the thing I need to understand here. This is a very particular shape. Then we've got a bunch of these kinds of blocks. It's interesting that they don't join in the corner, like the internal corners. We've got this thing, which is some kind of pin that's going to move. Okay, so that's going to get destroyed in there. That's going to unlock. This is going to go that way. Yeah, this is so very dumb, Camus, the developer of this game. So that allows that to happen. Oh gosh, that restarts animations. It's kind of awful. Okay, that lets me go in. Would I want to go in? Oh, that's kind of interesting as well. I can destroy both of those things and then I'm stuck. Great. Maybe that's the thing I do at the end. Who knows? Like I'm trying to think what else this pin is for. Sure, I can do that and drop that down. Like, this is never pulling away from there, though. It's also not going very far to the left. So how is anything ever... Oh, I'm pushing something... Okay, my goal is to push that block upwards somehow. Like, there. And leave, and then push it to the right using the pin? Possibly? That's one idea. We've got another minus down there in the bottom right hand corner. It's odd. 2 pluses just like out in the middle of the world. I think their positioning is probably not that important. We've got all these blocks like this. Whoa, what are we doing? What are we doing? Are we trying to like perform surgery on this? I would not ever be able to push that block upwards without going inside. I think that's correct. Hook. Okay, actually I see how this could be useful, this shape. Or do I? I was thinking that could hook through. The title of the level is hook. Hook through there, and then I have a way back out. But then how would I go in with it? I wouldn't. So this is 3 wide, which lets me grab onto there. This, I don't know if that's ever gonna not be an issue, that thing that's just weighing this down. But then why not, if that were the case, why would you not just make this a gravity thing? Yeah, so I'm gonna be removing that somehow. Somehow? I don't think that's possible though, is it? How could that lift up from there? I don't think it can. I do not think it can. What on earth are all these about? Is it... Okay, so is the situation that I want to go in here, push this up, and then be able to do something... I mean, I can just do that to break that, so why can't I just use everything else? Can I just use everything else? Well, these can't get Right, okay, so there's another issue, is these two have only a 3 wide gap next to them. And these are all 4 wide. And I can only reduce it by 1 thing. Huh. Okay, so that's telling me something else, that to hit these... Well, I suppose... Does this, like, fit around that? This does fit around that. That's relevant somehow. I don't know how. Okay, I see. That's a locking mechanism, so that once I've come in here, I'm not leaving again. And then I'm pushing this to the right. Why am I pushing that to the right? I don't know. Well, because otherwise, if I push this in there... Yes, okay, so I need to use these 2 pluses, but when I use these 2 pluses, I'm locked in this section. So that means I can't... But I also need to go and hit the minuses over here, and to hit that one, right now my only way is to go in this room and get stuck. So there's these 2 things I need to do. I think this bit is happening last, and what I'm actually doing is shoving you to the right by pushing this. That makes sense. So then how do I lift you up? Using this stuff. Okay, I think I'm understanding bits and pieces. Little bits and pieces. So, if I go in here... How do I avoid getting stuck? Assuming I go in there at all, which is not necessarily... I mean, it is true. That is true. I have to go in there. But how would I go in there and leave something behind me? I can't. So I'm not going in there. I am not going in there. I can't push that to the left because then I can never get my... this thing around there, because this side is 3 wide. Yep. Okay. So I'm not going in there somehow, and you're lifting up? Or something else is going there, but there's nothing else that could go there. I don't get what all these 5 blocks are about. And then these pluses. But I'm hoping to get there by thinking about what my goal is. Which is definitely to lift that up. Definitely? Definitely. What can I even do with the minus? I can like chip away a little bit of this. And make a slightly different shape using the pluses. There's so many of these blocks though. Could anything stop you from falling? No, and the only thing that could stop you from falling is something underneath you. There's no lifting. Is it ever useful to come out like that and then like push that way? No, because then that's never coming back to the left. Okay. I still don't understand why this block's in here when this thing could just have gravity itself. There's something more to that, right? I mean, I guess I could like do something weird like that. Like extend that block, or that block. That's not what I was going for, but that's what I want to do. This is how this is working. This is, I'm gonna break this lock. Get all this stuff out of the way. So this lock here, it's a lock because this is holding this down. If that weren't holding that down, would I be able to leave? I would not be able to leave. I'd do that. Well, it wouldn't fall here. Yeah, I'd be able to leave. No, I wouldn't. No, I would not. I'd be able to come back in here and then push it down again, but then I'd just be stuck here. Unless those pluses had gone, which I don't think they can. But I definitely believe that, so I think I'm making an L shape out of this. Yeah, okay, I'm definitely doing that. It's just a case of... what else am I doing? Okay. No. It's not often in games that pushing something in the space next to something else causes them to like attach or something. So, or like, it looks like an effect that would affect something on that square, but actually affects the squares next to it, which makes it easy to accidentally just do stuff. No, not that. Okay, so I need some way of shifting this left. I can't bring those blocks in with me, but I can. Okay, I can rest this on top of some blocks. That's what the block's for. That's what these blocks are for. Let's take over a few at a time. Down you go a little bit. Okay. You go here. I think I need more. One more? Ish. Oh, but I also need to be able to come... What's the other minus for? I do not know yet. Maybe I'll figure it out eventually. Is it something to do with being able to do this and then get past them? No. I mean, I can easily just like put these down for now and then lift it back up, right? Ah. I can't lift it up from there. I've already got one stuck against the bottom. Hopefully that's okay. I did not think about it at the time. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. So shift these along. Lift the whole thing up with the next one. That's going to attach though. No, it's not. Ah, but I can't shift this along. True. Wait, why can't I have this shifted one to the left? Because then it would attach to there. So I need to get it here and then shift it left. Right, so it needs to be on these. Okay. How do I do that? I guess if I do remove a piece from something, that lets me shift it while it's on my head. So maybe what I want is to do something like this. But then I've got two of them stuck against the bottom. Okay, we do this. We do that. Okay, now you're shiftable. Okay, this is good. There we go. I can do that. And lift you up. There's probably more to this, because I've also got to get that other plus in here, which is definitely going to be a problem. So what I actually want is something else. I mean, I could always take them out. Yeah, so I can't get a plus into this position because I have to go either here. Well, why can't it go there and then go right? It can, but oh gosh, what am I even saying? Let's connect those and then shuffle that way. I'd be able to remove that, right? No. No. Also, that joins like that, which is not good. Now I know what happens if I join. Don't do that. If I join gravity blocks to non-gravity blocks. Right, that shape is not good, as far as I can tell. Yeah, that's never coming off. I think... Can't do anything with that block up there. Can't, like, hook something somewhere. Can I use this to help somehow? No, I can't shuffle anything leftwards. Okay. I mean, I could shuffle you rightwards using this. That's hooked on there. Does that do something for me? I don't think so. Like, all I'm trying to do with you is get you out of here, right? Is there any chance of making the L the other way around? Because that would be much easier. Then I just go underneath, lift it, and I could extract it. But to do that, I'd have to do something quite complicated. I bet I'm grabbing that plus before that plus. For some reason that I can't explain. Getting a thing to the top. Well, no, so we have to join vertically first and then to the right, but then we can't because then we can't get it in without it joining into something. Okay, so instead, if it were over here and the left facing L, that would be bad. If it were over here and a right facing L, that would also be bad. So it does need to be over here and it needs to be... I mean, it has to be what I've been doing, right? Not that, though. Not that either. No. Definitely not. No, no. No, 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 none of this. Not this either. Not that, something. How was I doing stuff? I guess I had to use this in some way. Right. This is what lets me get this into position. Then I can join there. But then how do I join the next one? Unless I can get this L shape out. Can I? That's going to join to both of them. That's going to do not what I want. This. But then I also need... How do I do this? I've already done it once. No. Nope. I just want you in that column and this one over, but no, then I can't bring that in. So I do this. No. I can make you 3. Yeah, okay, it's that. Oh, dearie me. It's so hard to think about. I reckon that's possible to extract somehow. Like using this hook thing up here or something. That's bad. Can I somehow lift you onto this thing? No. Can't lift you there. But if I lift you, I can't take you to the left, but can I take the outer thing to the right? Maybe I can't extract that. Do I even know what I'm doing? I think I'm removing that so that this isn't weighted anymore, but even if I do that, I still have other problems, which is like, once I take it up there, it's still locked. I still think it's a worthwhile cause, but we're still going to be locked in, even if that isn't weighed down. Okay, we're going right back. Do I want to split this somehow? I guess I can't because it's in a 4 tall space over here, alright. We'll undo through that restart. There we go. So what would be the way to come out of this? Even if this were not weighed down, I would not be able to leave. Even if this were not weighed down, I would not be able to leave. I couldn't lift it up any higher. I'm almost certain that's what I'm trying to do though, is figure out a way to get out of this. So that I can push that to the right. No, that doesn't make sense. That does not make sense. Because I need to have pushed that up already when I push this to the right. So that needs to have gone up, and then somehow I need to push this to the right. What? That needs to somehow have gone up. I get trapped in there if it's me. But I can't do that last. Because if I go in there, I'm trapped in there. But that has to go up. Yes. So how do I leave? Even if I had some way out of this, it wouldn't solve anything, because this would be the last move. But there, like, I definitely am removing this, otherwise it wouldn't be a separate block. This is all just be gravity blocks. But why? But why? I have to go in there and push that up, therefore I have to leave somehow. Where? I could push something else in instead of me. Let's push that to the left, it'll get destroyed. But still, I need to go in. There's only one gap, so this is going to fall after I go in. To push that up. Which is definitely the only thing that's going to hit that, right? Yes. Yes. Okay, so if I go in there and I'm stuck, how do I then make this go to the right? I can't. I can push this to the left, doesn't make a gap. So confused. Can I stop you from falling by joining you to something? No, because I can only join where the pluses are. I can't put something in there and then push it upwards because it would hit this. Does this serve some dual purpose? Like, not just that? That clearly is going to go there. But why do I want to remove the gravity from it? I clearly do. To use the gravity for something else? What else do I want to go down? Nothing, really. It's not like I can have a block follow me into here. Oh dear, I don't know. I think I'm asking the right kinds of questions, I'm just not seeing the answer. Removing that gravity would do nothing at all. Let's go push that block out of the way just so I can simulate... Oh, that effect stayed for a bit longer than I think it was supposed to. Okay, so I do this, we assume that block is in position, so something hits that. How do I leave? Well, this is stuck on here. Well, that's another interesting thing. Let's say the gravity weren't here, I wouldn't have been able to walk around, right? Yeah, I would not have been able to walk around. I guess I would have been able to push this to the left. Hold on. If I push that left, there'd be a gap here. That doesn't help. Doesn't help anything. I would not be able to push that down. Oh, I'm so confused. I'm so confused. If this had no gravity, I'd be able to bring it here, and then not do anything. To leave out the top, I have to lift it up, and then this is here in the way. So I'm using this for something else, but then what else is going to hit these pluses? Nothing. This is never going to come down. These can't go past those gaps. So no, this is hitting those pluses. Maybe I'm not removing the gravity from it? I probably am though, surely. But why? Why am I? This can't like go around this bit. Can this somehow help me lift this block up? How? And leave. Are there any possible ways I could leave after going in here? That's just gonna drop. Then what? I'm leaving a space behind me that's gonna drop. This is one of those systems where I'm like, I have like what I feel like are axioms, but I just can't believe myself when I say them. I'm leaving a gap behind me, so that's gonna drop. Gravity can't change that, pluses can't change that, minuses can't change that, the big blocks can't change that. That has to get lifted up though. That's clearly what's getting destroyed by that. So am I going in there last? If I'm going in there last, how is this moving to the right? Well, I'd have to move to the right. So then I'd have to leave, but I can't leave. Is it at all possible that, like, somehow from inside here, I could move this to the right? Like, have something here that I push on. Like, I guess something this, roughly the shape, but not that shape. That I push on, comes around here, pushes on this. That's just not going to happen though, is it? Like, this is just going to be in the way. Can't leave. I can't leave. I mean, I can just push that if I'm in here. So clearly I'm not supposed to push that, I guess. So something else does? But how? If this slid in, it would go only 2 spaces. Unless we extended it. But that's just never going to happen, then it's a gap of 2. Something would have to push it up 2 spaces. It's just not going to happen because this is here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm going to try a different thing. I'm going to try a different level. I think that's the kind of thing where I need to step away from it. And maybe some other idea will come to me. I went straight to a hard one. Backtrack, hokey coke. Well, okay, what was the subtitle of this? Up requires less down. Up requires less down. Yeah, I think it's telling me remove the gravity from the thing, but I don't really get why. Hokey cokey next. Hokey cokey next. In, out. Shake it all about. I'm not liking the look. Oh, maybe I am. I'm not liking the look of this. Yes, maybe I am. Like what? What am I saying? No, I'm not. It's just too much stuff. Too much stuff that just looks randomly sprawled everywhere. Piggyback. If only pigs could fly. Okay, I hope there's something very pig-shaped in this. There is not. Oh no, I'm not feeling comfortable with any of these. Maybe if I actually thought about them, though, I'd feel a bit better. Maybe first world again? I did 6 of these. And these started getting easier, it felt. I guess that was just because I was getting more familiar with what was going on. Construct. Sure. What was the subtitle? It'd be nice if it said in the pause menu or just in the top corner. Oh, it takes me all the way there. Come on. It's kind of weird that it doesn't put me next to the level. Be prepared. Like Scar in The Lion King, I guess. Be prepared. Okay, I see all sorts of mechanisms here. There's corners that I can't take stuff around. There's this, which is a one-way path. That's exactly what that is. That's a one-way path. I've got to prepare everything so that when I come down here, I can do some stuff using these mechanisms. That can be pulled in multiple directions. That can do that if I really want to. This can go down here, but it can't go right. And it can only go against this bottom floor. So that feels kind of useless with that. But what else would this do? Not sure. If I do that, I can't push that any further to the left. Oh, okay, so I'm going... I know what I'm using that thing for. I'm using that. Oh, do I? Sure. I'm going to say I'm using this. That's why this is built for me to push this around, to get rid of that, so that I can push that into the left. That means I need some way out. How can that be possible? Oh no, I don't need some way out. What I need is some way to use this to pull and bring this leftwards twice. That feels doable. That feels very doable. Okay. And, like, this is really only 3 separate things I can use. So I'm clearly using this and this. I've got a single block up here as well to make the right kind of shape. Also, this has to be the bit that goes down here, right? So I want to connect to the... Ooh. Oh. Loop a thing around like this. Da, da, da. That looks doable. That looks very doable. That's not... I can't move that way yet, but I can do this, I guess. Then that's stuck against that wall. So I'd have to have done... Okay, let's not put that in that position yet. Let's just deal with you first. What if I grab the U first? That's always going to be bad, right? Because then I can't bring you out of here without going past those. Yes. So, instead, I'm going to do... What if I make this shape? What size do I need? I need 4 wide, 3 down. This is not helping me do that. I can grab you, but I can't pull you away from the wall. Unless I do it on this side. That might be better. That feels like it will be better, but now I'm not so sure. Yeah, okay, I can do this at least. I can push that further. I've got no issue with that. Okay. And then you're going to go... Eventually you're going to go there, but I also need these. Wait, I only need 1 more. Huh. I've got more stuff than I expected. Because I'm going to put that there, loop this around it. Wait, that there. 1, 2. In fact, I need like very little, right? I just need the top part of this. I don't need this bottom one. In fact, wait, so this shape is fine? I just don't need to... Oh, but I do need to get rid of all the stuff. Okay. So this shape is kind of fine, except... It's at least going to let me do the mechanism that I want to do. Right. I go in. Why not just like extend that on the right then? Oh. No, this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, so extend that on the right. Feels odd, but I'll do it if it's fine. Do this. That's... I think that's fine, right? Grab that. Bring us to the left twice. Yay! Those two are odd. Like, I'm getting this from a few of the puzzles in this. Like, they're there to prevent something or to, like, make a... I guess they were there to be part of my, like, oh, which things do I need to use to make this particular shape? To hook around the two things. But I end up discarding them effectively. Like, they're almost useless. That feels kind of odd. I feel like everything needs to actually be relevant. I get it's interesting to have, like, oh, there's these three things that you need to join to make the right shape. But I feel like they all need to be part of the shape in a specific way, otherwise there's something odd feeling about it. Anyway, at least we got a puzzle done. That's basically the best I can hope for. So, I think we'll continue here next time. Like, maybe this area will go quite well for me. Let's see.